Chronicles of Riddick pre-order bonus DVD. Look at that, man. Except from Butcher Bay. Here we come. Includes just a bunch of shit, really. But you know, that's cool. Pop that open. You can see it upside down. Not for sale. That's pretty cool.
This game is rated M for mature audiences.
So what have we got here? What's on here? Oh shit. Game Time Media. Oh, it's this thing, huh? Oh, what the fuck? Alright. Riddick bio. Start from the top. Richard B. Riddick. Yes, he is. Alright, a tour of Butcher Bay Slam.
Butcher Bay, a maximum security prison with double max and triple max facilities. To someone on the outside, it's an icon of justice and purification, controlling the wicked and cleansing society of its filth. But you're not on the outside anymore, and you're about to find out just how different Butcher Bay looks from the inside.
You are now Butcher Bay prisoner number 5421135-2.
Damn.
Remember your number. Remember the rules. Remember there is no outside at Butcher's. Just a whole planet of desert. So check those desires right now, because you will not get out. No one has, and no one ever will. Close the gate!
Inside Butcher Bay, you'll find scum takes on many forms. It's the vomit dripping from the cracked tiles of the infirmary. It's the disease clinging to the open toilet of your cell. But it's also the careful whisper in the courtyard, offering information in exchange for blood. It's the shifting eyes creeping through the cell block hallways, waiting to stick a shiv in your turned back. And this is just what you'll discover during your first few hours of prison life. Your quest to escape from Butcher Bay will take you through more than 30 levels, through environments ranging from dark, eerie pits to lavish corporate office buildings. And your surroundings are not always as harmless as they might appear. Seemingly endless chasms, poisonous gas leaks, and industrial shredders are just a few of the pitfalls that await. But if the environments can't kill you, don't think you're out of the woods just yet. The inhabitants of the world you'll traverse are more varied and dangerous than the areas themselves. Psychotic inmates and armed guards are the least of your worries. You'll come across heavily armored mech units, automated armed sentries, and vicious alien beasts, all prepared to attack on sight and without warning. In all, there are more than 20 enemies that can fill you with lead or tear you limb from limb in a matter of seconds. Luckily, you won't be alone in your journey to freedom. You'll find inmates early on willing to lend you a hand, but ultimately, your best ally will be the weapon you're wielding. You'll have more than 15 of them at your disposal at one time or another. Melee weapons like shivs, screwdrivers, and clubs bring death and destruction up close and personal, while pistols, shotguns, and assault rifles offer lethal force from a safe distance. So now that you're a prisoner, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna sit caged like an
This is
animal?
cool. I don't know what to say. It's just like taking it all in.
To crush the system that enslaves you. Are you ready to make your escape from Butcher Bay?
That's the plan. Alright, that was tour of game tips. Alright, basic strength. Oh, look at this.
To climb a ladder, simply look at it and press the action button. Hold the left analog stick up to climb the ladder, and down to descend. Grab onto a rail the same way you get on a ladder, by looking at it and pressing the action button. Once on the rail, use the left analog stick to move forward, or to turn around. Press the action button to drop down, and if an enemy is below you, you'll knock them out when you land. To climb a crate, face it and press the action button. Same goes for grabbing on a ledge or railing. Use the left analog stick to shimmy left or right. Press up to pull yourself onto a platform.
Okay, eye shine. You get that later
You'll
on.
eventually be imbued with a unique ability called Eye Shine, which allows you to see in the dark. To gain an upper hand in many areas, and against most enemies, shoot out lights to create complete darkness. Then activate your Eye Shine ability to become virtually invisible. The muzzle flash and tracer rounds are the only thing they'll have to go on. And by then, it'll be too late.
Cool.
By pressing the stealth button, you can crouch down and enter into stealth mode. When you're in darkness and the enemy can't see you, the screen will be covered with a blue tint. This means you're safe to sneak around without being discovered. Also, while in stealth mode, you can perform the deadly stealth neck break. Move in close behind an enemy and press the attack button. Riddick does the rest. It's necessary to hide bodies sometimes to avoid alerting guards to your presence. To do this, crouch down into stealth mode and press the action button while next to a body. Now use the left analog stick to drag the body to a dark area. Press the action button again to let go of the body.
Look how fucking metallic it looks. Alright, close quarters combat. We're getting the primer. We're gonna be pros when we go into
You'll
this
have
game.
to fight the old-fashioned way. Hitting the attack button will deliver powerful punches, but enemies can fight back, so be ready to hit the block button to soften the blows. There are also powerful combo moves to be found, so push the left analog stick in different directions when punching to string together deadly attacks. Using melee weapons is similar to using your fists. Hit the attack button to use the weapon, and use the left analog stick to experiment with different attacks and combos.
Man, that looks painful, man. Hey, game tips menu. Alright, weaponry. Look at all this. Oh, okay, so it's not actual like videos, it's just like GIFs. And that's kind of cool. Okay. The main frame walkthrough.
There are 3 main objectives in this mission. Get your DNA in the prison computer, acquire a weapon, and get back to your cell block. Let's work on getting your DNA in the system. Hop down to the lower level when the coder turns his back to you. Press the stealth button to crouch, then move close behind him and hit the attack button. No charge for the spinal alignment. Now find the DNA sampler and press the action button. Locate the assault rifle and pick it up.
Security breach in mainframe area. Possible breakout.
Then head to the corner of the room, just out of sight of the door.
Breach in mainframe area. Possible breakout attempt.
Get ready to blast 2 guards that'll be entering the room.
Damn. That was slick.
Now move up to the door and take out 3 guards on the other side. Don't forget to pick up weapons that the guards drop, here and throughout the mission. Move through the hallway till you see a guard toss a grenade, then back up to get clear of the blast. Now move ahead and use the nanomed machine by pressing the action button while in front of it. The nanomed replenishes any health you've lost, so you can stop your crying. Press the action button to remove debris blocking the wall opening. Then move into the room and kill the guard here. Find the service panel on the wall and press the action button to stop the fan above. Turn around and find the stacked boxes and climb up to the top. Turn to face the fan, jump across, then crouch down and move through. Make your way to the other end of this walkway, but stay crouched on the side so the guards below don't see you. Now turn around and fall through the opening. I think you know what to do.
But I don't.
Shoot out the light next to the doorway so you can stay hidden. Turn and face the doorway and wait for the guard to show his face. Then drop the bastard. Move just through the doorway and turn left.
They already know where everybody's at. This is cheating.
There are 2 guards up on a catwalk, so peek out.
They've
and
had
shoot them one at a
practice,
time.
man.
Now climb the boxes to get on the catwalk and collect the weapons they dropped. Turn and zoom in on the guard you killed below. Then shoot his friend when he checks the body. Jump down and move into the dark hallway. Stop and turn on your flashlight. Then aim in the left corner and move forward. A hidden guard will roll out right to where you're aiming.
Okay. This is the
Now
speed
open the
run
service
tactics,
hatch,
right?
crouch, and go through the opening. Find the valve and press the action button to close it. It's tough to see with the steam, so keep your flashlight off. Move forward till a grenade is thrown, then step back to avoid the blast. Move forward and kill the 2 guards up ahead.
I'm good. Oh! Yeah.
Don't forget to pick up the weapons they've dropped. Now find the hole in the wall from the grenade blast and go through it. Make sure your flashlight's off and move ahead. When a guard enters, stop and kill him. Then move ahead till another genius runs in and add his blood to the puddle. Continue ahead and go through the doorway. Use the nanomed here if you need it. Then turn and shoot the light just inside the open door.
Yes, guys, I'm taking no
Go
damage.
through
Fuck
the
you.
door and walk forward a few steps. They'll toss a grenade, so back up and let it explode. Turn and kill the guard to the right. Then turn left and kill the guard hiding behind the boxes.
This guy's like, I'm
Move
fucking
along the
pro
wall to
gamer
lure out
here.
2 more guards.
Speed run,
But
no
stay against
damage.
the wall to avoid a grenade blast.
I think I should have taken a hit there, though. There he goes. Okay.
Kill off only one of the guards, and then climb the boxes up onto a higher platform. From here, kill the last guard, and then face the elevator shaft.
You have no idea what I'm gonna do when I get you.
A mech unit will come off the lift and fire at you.
Show yourself.
Back up slowly to lure it towards the platform, and when it does, jump over the rail out onto a set of boxes. Turn, look down, and shoot the top of its head to make some scrap metal.
See, I always
Now get
forget
on the
that. I
lift
played this demo a
and press
couple
the
times,
elevator
and
button.
I just
Go
run
through the
past
door
it.
at the top, and your mission's complete.
This last time I was doing this, like, do I jump on him? I was like, no, you just shoot him. Alright. That was game tips, right? Okay, we already forget where we're going. Explore the Riddick universe. All right, we got the fucking trailers. Oh my god.
By the superstitious, they are called the Hood of the Devil. By those who have seen the towering statues left behind on dead
It's kind of weird
planets,
thinking of this as the
they are
fucking
simply
sequel to
called
Pitch Black.
the End.
I guess, I mean, it's kind of like a Lord of the Rings to the Hobbit sort of deal, but that's even more, it's like even more extreme here. I mean, that's not more extreme. This is more extreme. This is like, you know, the sequel to Forrest Gump would be Saving Private Ryan. Now that's more stuff actually happened in Forrest Gump. The sequel to like what would I be thinking of? I had it in my head, but I just didn't remember what the fuck it was called. Yeah, it's fucking escaped me. The sequel to fucking Halloween would be Ben-Hur. We'll go that way. Damn, that's a long time ago. Fuck. Alright, let's watch the preview of the 2 DVDs.
DVD release of Pitch Black, the film that started it all.
You're not afraid of the dark, are you?
With new bonus materials that unlock and explore the true origin of Riddick.
All you people are so scared of me.
And reveal exclusive insight into his worlds.
But it ain't me you gotta worry about now.
Plus, get a free
They're making it
ticket
all
inside
about
the Pitch
him.
Black
That's
DVD to see the Chronicles of Riddick in theaters. Then on
Pitch
June
Black is
15th,
an interesting little movie.
exclusively on
It's pretty
DVD.
good.
A startling vision of the Riddick universe from acclaimed animator.
He's not really the main character in Pitch Black. He's like a supporting character. So they're like focusing on him. The one chick that he was talking to, she was the main character.
Anyone not ready for this?
It's crazy shit. Alright. It's given the wrong idea. Alright, it's bonus material. Websites. Fan sites. Alright, I guess we're ending with the normal mapping demo. Wow, fucking.
Normal mapping, sometimes referred to as polybump mapping, is a fantastic new technology which allows the game developer to display a low poly model as an ultra high poly one while retaining the performance needed for smooth gameplay. Here are examples of game models using this technique. You can see from these examples how the surface depth appears to contain a lot of detail. This is the interaction of the scene lights with the bump information that gives this illusion of depth and detail. To explain this technique requires some knowledge of traditional bump mapping. In traditional bump mapping, a black and white image file is introduced into what is called a channel. When this information is registered with a negative percentage, the bump appears to be receding. When the same information is registered with a positive percentage, the bump appears to protrude, but it's only an illusion. For if you were to rotate the model to see its profile, it would be noticeable that there's no actual bump at all. As long as the surface is facing the viewer's point of view, the bump is noticeable. It's a good trick. A normal map is made of RGB information, red, green, and blue. Think of it as a three-dimensional map that not only describes height, but accurately depicts the angle of faces along with curves and complex angles. In short, they create a much better illusion of depth and detail. Normal mapping uses an industrial-strength algorithm to generate a lighting structure from a high-poly model. When rendering in real time in the game, only the low-poly model is used, along with a previously generated normal map.
Interesting.
The result is a high-quality simulation of the original high-poly model. With normal mapping, the desire is to document where light would interact with the surface of a high-poly model, store that information, then cast it onto a low-poly model for this dynamic effect.
That's fucking interesting. Alright. That's like the highlight of this fucking disc. So is that it? We won?